It's all right, miss.
Mr. Gunn. Leslie. What's that, a new approach for maitre d's?
There are no new approaches.
Oh?
The pattern was ordained long ago. One welcomes the guest, one charms, one serves. Was ever thus.
You forgot the tag. One accepts the largesse.
One hopes for the best. Oh, you will excuse me.
Now, Leslie, here, you forgot your book.
That's Miss Hart's.
Chapter 3 is the real doozer.
Really? What's chapter 3 about?
How to read the mind of your loved one.
Sounds like my loved one's got a cold.
Yes.
Sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Darn cold. What's your problem?
Well, about your taste in literature.
Some agent was trying to get me to buy a mind-reading act. He just left that here as bait.
Pretty sneaky.
It's pretty interesting, and it's quite a trick to it.
Edie.
It says here that once you get the hang of it, you can do more than just read minds.
Like?
You can will certain things to happen.
You making any progress?
Don't knock it. I tried it, and you're here.
Edie, I always come by.
Well, the test isn't over yet. You're supposed to stay.
Then the test appears to be definitely over. Dreadfully sorry. It seems you're wanted.
And you can say that again.
It's a taxi driver.
I didn't order a taxi.
It's a Mr. Webb. Eddie Webb. Seems quite perturbed.
Eddie.
Eddie.
I'll be back.
Sure you will.
How is it, Eddie?
The whole world's a fruitcake, and the biggest nut in it is Eddie Webb.
You got a problem?
Ain't that what I said?
Cigarette?
No, can't. I'm on duty. Oh, what am I saying? I own this cab.
Settle down, Eddie. You sound a little distraught.
That means worried. You got it. Look, Pete, last night I'm hacking at 22nd River. All of a sudden, I hear a scream. I see these two guys trying to pull a girl into a car. Could I just sit there?
Could you?
No, not me. You should have seen me. Eddie Webb. All-American, red-blooded schnook. Running in there like crazy. A regular Sir Galahad with a jack handle.
And?
And I got lucky. That car zooms away. The girl, not so lucky. She must have hit her head when she fell. Well, I got her in the cab, but her eyes are glazed and she's talking funny. So I run for help. When I come back, what do you think?
What?
No girl. Disappeared, took off. You ever hear such a thing?
You tell this to the police?
Now, look, Pete, I'm a good citizen. I want to do my duty. I told you about it. You want to tell the lieutenant? Lots of luck.
Eddie, the girl, what did she look like?
Oh, maybe 30, blonde, a looker.
You said she talked funny?
Mumbled, like she hit her head, like a sleepwalker, you know.
Shocked, maybe?
She kept saying, candy. Not like teeth, like a person. Candy, she said. Help me. Please help me. Oh, and then she said, Greaves. First Greaves, now me.
Albert Greaves. He got out of the pen 6 months ago. Little one-year jolt for bunco. 50 feet from the prison, he was gunned to death from a fast car.
Interesting.
That's not the only thing that's interesting. Greaves was known as a hanger-on of Frank Benedict.
Nothing like having the town's top hood as a good friend.
It wasn't a one-sided friendship either. Remember a few years ago, we thought we had Benedict nailed for the murder of a bookmaker?
And he came up with an airtight alibi?
That alibi's name was Albert Greaves.
Looks like my cabby may have stumbled into something, huh?
It's bits and pieces. I could spend a lifetime trying to fit that.
Yeah.
I got a real crowded calendar. I went swinging out on anything that vague, Captain would speak loud and harshly.
Is that a hint?
How could you even think of such a thing? Of course, if you care to look around.
Yeah, well, it's nothing like keeping a friend at City Hall happy. I'll give it a look.
Hi.
How are you?
What's the beauty around here, friend? What's your problem?
Problem seems to be my memory. I met a girl, said she worked here, and I can't seem to remember her name.
That right?
Yeah, she was blonde, about 30, very attractive.
Could that be Ruthie Millard?
That's it, Ruthie.
Wouldn't you know? She didn't show last night, didn't show tonight, these dames.
Yeah, that's a shame. You wouldn't happen to remember her...
Address? What kind of a question is that, Mac? Well, we're strict around here. I protect the dames. You see, I also got a license I have to protect.
Sure.
However, if it's an address you want, why don't you try getting it the smart way?
How's that?
See if you can get it from Ruthie's friend. Candy Lane. Very nice, if you like blonde.
Thanks. No, I'm sorry, friend. She's my sister. Mother asked me to keep an eye on her.
That was kind of cute. It's been a long time
Since?
since anyone tried to make me feel like the queen of the prom. Look, mister, I know you didn't come here to dance with me. I wish you had. There's another reason. I know you're not slumming. And I sure don't think your problem's the lack of girls.
One girl, Ruth Millard.
My name is Candy Lane.
Candy, I understand you're a friend of Ruthie's. And right now she needs a friend. Badly.
Who are you, mister?
My name's Gunn. Peter Gunn.
Mr. Gunn? I don't know what you're talking about.
Candy, Ruthie's in trouble and I want to help. But I've got to know. Where is she? What's she running from? And who? Candy?
Mr. Gunn? We got a set of rules here. We got one left foot, one right foot, a ticket. I got to dance with you. There's no rule about guessing games.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Now, you keep 'em. Little souvenir of the moment.
Here.
Wow. Thanks.
I saw what happened to you in the street.
Does that make a difference?
Well, if you were one of them, they wouldn't be shooting at you.
Candy. What about Ruthie?
Would you come to my place?
You get your rap.
Oh, Ruthie, please, talk to me. Oh, you see, you just can't get through to her.
How long has she been like this?
Oh, ever since last night. She stumbled in, terrified, hysterical. Told me about the two men in the car, and then became like that. Oh, Ruthie, dear, please.
It's no use, Candy. She's in a state of shock. Did you call a doctor?
No, I didn't. I was afraid to. They seem to be everywhere.
Who were they? Candy, look, you started to trust me. Now stay with it. I want you to tell me everything, everything you know.
About 8 months ago, she came to work at the Club Doyle. She never fit in, wasn't the type. Funny how you can always spot them when they're on the run, trying to hide.
Hide from what?
Some man. She'd never name him, but she was terrified of him. And he must be big, influential. He had so many people looking.
Did you ever see any of them?
No. Well, except one. A cop.
Cop? What cop?
Plainclothesman. He came to the club a few nights ago. Asked for Ruthie. I didn't like his looks, so I stalled him, waited till Ruthie could get out of there.
This cop, did he have any identification?
Yeah, a badge. He got pretty mad when I told him I didn't know any Ruth. He told me if I ever changed my mind, I could make a lot of money. He left a phone number.
But no name?
No name.
Candy, what did he look like?
Well, he was tall, thin-faced, blonde. He had some kind of a drawl, Texas, Oklahoma. Do you want that number, Mr. Gunn?
Murphy. Murphy. How long does it take you to check a phone up? Oh? Oh, fine. You did just fine, Murphy. Thank you, Murphy.
You want to tell me so we can both enjoy it?
Yeah, that cop that came looking for Ruth Millard, he was a private cop. The phone is listed in the name of William Lundy.
Hello.
The word is goodbye. Lundy's always been a little too sharp an operator, but careful. I never had grounds to lift his license before.
But there's do now?
Yeah, I've got grounds now. Impersonating an officer. I can nail him to the...
You nail him, and you'll be nailing us right into a box.
How do you figure that?
Look, Lieutenant, he's the only way we've got to go. You drag him in, he'll hide behind ethics. Like protecting a client by not naming him. Then he'll tip off the client. We're right back where we started.
I assume you have a counter-proposal?
Yeah. Look, you're official, so you stay out of it. I'll do a little ad-libbing.
You wouldn't care to discuss it with me, would you?
What, and have you considered lifting my license?
That ain't no way to do, Petey boy. Yeah. Fella could purely get himself in a peck of trouble that way.
Yeah. Fella can also get a lot of information, Lundy.
Oh, is that right?
Sure. For instance, client, Frank Benedict. Subject, Ruth Mears, probably using an alias. An alias like Ruth Millard, Lundy?
Now, don't get all hit up over a little missing person sheet, boy.
It's an interesting sheet, Lundy. Notes. Subject is a practicing registered dental nurse. Now, that could narrow it down.
But you gotta be alive to do anything about it.
All right, one time around, Lundy.
My arm.
You stall and I'll make you a present of it. Come on. Frank Benedict. He wanted a dental nurse found and killed. Why? Why?
She was the dentist nurse at the prison.
And?
Oh, you remember Greaves?
Albert Greaves? Benedict's alibi?
That's right. You see, he was a con at the prison, and he had a tooth pulled. They gave him that stuff.
What stuff?
The truth drug.
Sodium pentothal?
That's right. Benedict is worried that Greaves might talk under it about how he was paid to alibi.
So he had Greaves killed when he stepped out of prison, huh? Now he wants that nurse. He thinks she may know something.
That's right. Oh, come on, let go of me, man. You're about to kill me.
What about the dentist? He could have heard.
He wouldn't cause any trouble. He died 4 months back of natural causes.
Like to broke my arm clean off in the socket.
Yeah. Well, maybe this lieutenant will sympathize with you. Get up.
Now, look, boy. You're about to make a terrible mistake. That Benedict's a rough man. Look, you used what I told you and we both did.
Are you coming? Or I have to cure you.
Whatever happened to them?
To whom?
Nice, simple, uncluttered homicides. You remember? Somebody kills somebody, we catch him. That's the end of it. No more. These days, first you see it, now you don't. Maybe they're right about automation.
Look, Lieutenant, I know it's been running a little rough, but...
It's uncanny.
What?
Your flair for understatement.
Lieutenant.
But we finally know the score. We know who did what to whom, how, why, and we still have no proof. We're still nowhere. I pick up Frank Benedict now, he'll laugh me out of town.
Yeah. Well, I've got a different way to go. The only way left.
Oh, please, no more ideas, Pete.
You don't have to do a thing. Just get me to a phone. I want to make a call.
One of your unsavory friends?
Yeah, be happy about them. This one's going to make a call. If he does it right, you can forget about automation.
15-2, 15-4.
Yeah, this is
a
Benedict.
pair is 6, and 3 is 9, and a
When
good
did you
jack
get
for
this?
10.
Well, thanks, Johnny. I'll see you taken care of. That was little Johnny Cox. Just got a phone call from Billy Lundy. Gunn's got the girl. Was seen taking her into the dance hall. Probably trying to make her backtrack. That's what's nice about Gunn. Always trying to get the job done for you. Welcome to Club Doyle, gentlemen.
Lieutenant Jacoby, get me Sergeant Davis. It's pretty messy.
Yeah.
Well, the department will be glad to pay for it.
I'm sure the manager of the dance hall will be very happy.
Hello, Davis. Oh, Murphy. Listen, Murphy, will you get a wagon over to the Club Doyle? Yeah, River Street. No, there's no hurry. What? Oh. That's fine, Murphy. That's just fine. Yeah, thank you, Murphy.
Fine. I thought Murphy always irritated you.
Not this time. The girl just came out of it. She's gonna be all right.